Well, as our Growing Idaho has grown, we've seen that reflected in the home prices. Back in May, the median sales price for houses in Ada County went over the $600,000 mark.
Yeah, for the first time ever. Last month, though, it dropped back down again to $592,000 for the median home price. That's still 12.8% higher compared to the same month a year ago. And experts say it's a sign that our hot housing market is cooling off.
Yeah, so today I actually spoke with the president of the Boise Regional Realtors about what this means for folks trying to buy a house or even putting their house on the market. Take a listen to what she had to say.
Well, we're starting to see things kind of normalize because the last couple years of COVID, that was not the normal market.
Returning to normal. Becky Enrico Crum is the president of Boise Regional Realtors and has been a real estate agent practicing in the Treasure Valley for nearly 30 years. She says after our housing market exploded over the last couple of years, it's now taking steps back to how it once was.
We've seen our prices really go really high, and now they're starting to stabilize, and we're also seeing interest rates make a little bit of a climb up as well. So in a normal market, we do see fluctuating interest rates, and we do see days on market, which people are not familiar with.
On average, we're now seeing houses on the market for 20 to 24 days, which Becky says is normal and very different from what we were seeing last year when houses were on the market for mere hours and getting multiple offers, making it a stressful time for potential home buyers.
They had to make quick decisions. They had to waive inspections sometimes and appraisals. They had to maybe buy over the valued price of the property to get it. So the good news is now buyers get to take some time. They get to buy the property at a market value.
And sellers still have the chance to sell their house and get good value for it. But Becky says sellers also need to make sure their home is in top shape before putting it on the market.
It has to be in primo condition. You know, if you were thinking about touching up some paint, you probably want to get that paint touched up. So you want to have the house really ready for the market, because now in certain price points, these folks have more choices. And with a higher interest rate, they're going to be probably a little more careful about what they're going to choose to purchase.
While home prices up to $5 million can still be found on the market, Becky says for the first time since the pandemic began, we're now seeing homes on the market for less than $400,000. Another sign we're building our way back to a market that won't price as many people out.
I'm happy that they can come back into the market and not feel frustrated that they might not even have a chance to get a house because maybe they didn't have the extra cash they had to offer over asking to be able to get that home. Now they can get that home at a value. There is for sure a strong possibility for sure that you can purchase a home and not feel like you're going to get completely booted out in a major bidding war.
And Becky tells me there are still some homes in unique areas or unique properties that still sell within 2 or 3 days. But overall, buyers do have more choices, though, because there's more inventory. But the housing market is not yet considered a stable market. She says we have about 2 to 4 months of inventory right now, and we need 4 to 6 months of inventory to be considered an even stable market.
Starting to normalize, though, and like you said, not having those bidding wars
right, and
in the first just couple of hours.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.